Well, a newly hired nurse has lost her job after posting some controversial and even racist things on social media.
And we've been following this story all weekend long. This morning, our Sunrise reporter Anna Carrera is live in Indianapolis with the very latest on this controversial tweet. Anna?
Yeah, good morning, Matt and Julia. We don't know exactly where that nurse worked, only that the IU spokesperson told us she did not work at Riley Children's Hospital, but here is what we know so far. She sent out a tweet saying, quote, "Every white woman raises a detriment to society when they raise a son, someone with the highest propensity to be a terrorist, rapist, racist, killer, and domestic violence all-star. Historically, every son you had should be sacrificed to the wolves." Then she says a word that we have chosen to blur out. When we reached out to IU Health, they told us they're aware of several troubling posts on social media, so there were more than one as of yesterday.
Tonight, we're learning a local nurse no longer has her job with IU Health after a controversial tweet that has a lot of people angry. This evening, IU Health sent out this statement saying, quote, "A recently hired IU Health employee tied to troubling posts on social media this weekend is no longer an employee of IU Health." The post that sparked the outrage says, quote, "Every white woman raises a detriment to society when they raise a son." It goes on to say why sons of white women should be, quote, "sacrificed to wolves."
Social media, of course, chiming in on this one. Ralph says she should lose her nursing license forever. And another tweet says, "Seriously, I wouldn't let her near patients again. Anyone who would say this is not to be trusted to practice her professional faithfully." Yikes.
Twitter fingers may have gotten a nurse in trouble.
Hello, people. It's Rob Lee. No, it was not Twitter fingers that got her in trouble. It was hatred. It was depravity. It was evil, vile behavior. That's what got her in trouble. And only because people had to come forward from social media and actually alert this hospital to what this woman was actually putting online. It's amazing, this story. Of course, it does not receive more attention. Fame comes at a price. Soon everybody will know my name. I am an awful racist with terrible opinions, and I will never go anywhere in life if I keep this up. Who needs a job anyway when you can have worldwide hatred? This was all going on at Indiana University Health, at their hospital. This is your healthcare system. These are the people that are supposed to be taking care of you. Sadly enough, people, there were actually channels, Cynthia G, who was promoting this, that this woman did, it was okay. There were other channels that said that she shouldn't be fired, that she was simply speaking the truth. Google allows this. YouTube, they allow it. But someone like me who's never promoted hate, never promoted violence, I'm censored 24/7 from beginning to end. You see, there's no Don Lemon. There's no marching. There's no Michael Steele. There's no Minka. There's no Smirconish. There's no Chris Cuomo looking hideous as always. There's no march. There's no mainstream. There's no left stream, right stream, center stream. It's not going to be splashed all over the papers. Al Sharpton isn't going to come out. Anderson Cooper isn't going to do a story on it. They're going to bury their head up their asses. This is what they do because they're pure evil. Most people who have any kind of a heart would never, even if you have a problem with somebody, you would not say something like, I believe you should sacrifice your children to animals. And don't give me any manure about left wing or right wing, because they're both the same. They're demonic wings. That's what they really are. This is about hypocrisy that continues to go on day after day in this depraved country. Hypocrisy, claiming to have moral standards to which one's actions do not conform. And what does your Father say about hypocrisy? Isaiah 32:6, "For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail." 1 Timothy 4:2, "Speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron." Proverbs 11:9, "A hypocrite with his mouth destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge shall the just be delivered. This is about Jesus Christ, and this is about hate. And some will say they don't believe in Jesus Christ and they don't fear him. You listen, you don't have to. If you don't want to believe and you don't want to hear, you're damn sure you're going to feel. I promise you it's going to happen. And the most evil and powerful beings on this earth, seen and unseen, they know the truth that he's coming for them. They know this. Revelation 19:4, and the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. This means that they were pure. And now out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, which means to fatally strike. Fatally strike. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. That means the ones that he does not destroy, he's going to rule them with a rod of iron. And guess who's going to rule it with him? We are. And he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and the wrath of the Almighty God. And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. His name is Jesus Christ, and he's coming soon. Here's my information. Keep it. You very well may need it if you enjoy my work. I appreciate you. God bless you. Take care of yourselves, people.